Good morning, my name is Sarah Beauchamp, and I'm here taking a class through Strayer University for Communications. Today I want to talk with you about children with learning disabilities. This topic is dear to me because I have a daughter and a son who both suffer from ADHD. It was hard for me to accept that at first because I really didn't know what was going on with my child. So I had to do some research and figure out why they were struggling in different areas. So I wanted to give you a little bit of background on why I chose this topic to talk about at the end of for my class. As a parent, we want our children to have the best opportunities to proceed in life, to have great outcomes in school and their academics, social skills, and the ability to have self-confidence in their self. Children are very sensitive. They see themselves, if they're not achieving what they think they should be achieving in school, as far as grade-wise or making friends, they see themselves as a failure or as if they're not accomplishing everything as they should. So with my youngest child, my daughter, I started realizing at a young age for her, probably around the age of 3 and 4, she wasn't learning her alphabet or or either her numbers as quickly or retaining the information like I thought she should. So we started pursuing different therapies for her. A little bit of background with my daughter. Her name is Amber. She was a preemie. She was born at 30 weeks. She weighed 2 pounds when I had her. She spent a number of months in MICU trying to gain weight. I ended up bringing her home at 3 pounds after 2 months of being in MICU. That was frightening in itself. But throughout her years, she had multiple therapies to help her with her walking, her talking, and not realizing her learning abilities may have suffered because of her preemie. I had severe diabetes and hypertension throughout my pregnancy, so I was on bed rest most of the time I was pregnant, and then I started having trouble with my kidneys shutting down and stuff. So a lot of health issues going on during the pregnancy that probably contribute to some of her issues throughout life. But now that we realize that she does have this learning disability with ADHD, she's very high-strung, easily to make friends, but she's also very easy to discourage. In her class, we had to make sure she's sitting up front in the classrooms so she's able to see and hear and understand what the teacher is trying to say to her. We got her hearing tested, her vision tested, and we did realize that she was having some hearing loss and some trouble with seeing distance. So that was taken care of. She's also taking a medication called Curserta to help with her attention while she's in school. It is a short-lived medication. It is out of her system within 8 hours. So I didn't want to put her on Ritalin. Ritalin has a lot of side effects far as appetite. We did try that for a few months, and she was like a zombie. She was just like zonked out for hours, even after she got home from school. Wouldn't eat, wouldn't participate in anything. So we went and met with her doctors, her psychiatrists and stuff, and found a regimen that really worked for her. Each child is different. My son, it was late in the game, and me being his stepmother, it was kind of hard trying to get his mother on board with making sure he got his medication that he needed, so he never was on medication. And he suffered for that. We had to make sure they're well organized. My daughter, we had to give everything in small tasks. I had to go through her work assignments daily in making sure that everything is kept in order. I'm constantly on her computer, double checking her homework. We meet with her school, the principal and her teachers every 6 weeks just to see where she's at. She's on a what they call a 501 plan for learning disabilities. And this will follow her throughout her career in public schools. Right now she's in the 8th grade, and this was started back in, I want to say, 5th grade. We're military, so we move a lot. So we had to make sure that plan goes with us each state that we travel to, or whatever country we go to. Because if we go to another country, she'll be in a military school there, or vice versa, or another country. We had to make sure that they're aware of her disabilities and her limitations. So that's why I wanted to make sure that parents were aware of some of the things that are available. Make sure if your kids seem like they're withdrawn, they're sleeping more, or they feel like they don't have friends, or they telling you every day, I don't have homework, I don't have nothing to do with class. Follow up and double check, communicate with them, talk with them. They're going to say, I hate you, I don't want to do this, I don't have that. That's life. Like I tell my daughter, I'm not here to be your friend, I'm here to be your parent. I can be your friend after you're grown and gone out of my house, but right now your education and your health are my priority. So helping children understand that it's not their fault. Things happen in life. My husband is ADHD as a child. I remember stories with his mom. She told me she would have him go outside and just run and play for hours to get his energy out. Well, we did the same thing with my daughter. She would go outside and play, and now children don't do that. They got electronics and stuff, and that's a downside too with children with ADHD. They can learn that video game, but you put them in front of a textbook, the information it's not going to work the same. I don't know why they can build on that electronics and stuff, but when it comes to learning math or algebra and stuff, it's like Greek to them or something. But take the time to understand, learn the behaviors, communicate, give small tasks, get educated yourself, talk to other parents. You're not alone. There's many of us out there that have children in this situation. Grown-ups are in this situation as well. Find an avenue where you can help one another. Find a group, family group, parents, PTA, outreach within the school and community. Bring those children together, the families together. Start a work group, study groups. It helps. Anyway, that's some of my thoughts on ADHD with children, and that's why I chose to talk a little bit about this topic in my communications class, because it's strong and it touches home at my heart level, and I hope it helps with you. And if there's information out there. I listed a couple of websites on my paper, and don't take it for granted. Children are children, and they will play on your heartstrings. And some of them would just get by playing with, Mama, you know I got this problem. Well, sometimes it's not always their ADHD. They just sometimes, my daughter's just sometimes just purely lazy and don't want to do the work. And so you have to learn the behaviors. But I hope this information helps. And thank you for your time. And again, my name is Sarah Beauchamp. Thank you.